Hey, what is up, guys? Today, bringing you something a little new. So, I did this podcast with a bunch of friends about a year ago, and we never really uploaded it. And we're gonna upload it on a separate channel. But the way things have gone, we haven't really moved forward with our plans. So, here's the podcast in its entirety, pretty much, and I hope you enjoy.
Was watching fucking. Do you watch H3H3?
Yeah.
I was watching this one. It's called the weirdest. I think the weirdest video he's ever seen. And
Yeah.
basically, there's a man who dissects.
I hate. Yeah.
He dissects sweets, and he's got like a. I think it's like a rat, like a jelly rat, and he's going dissecty, and he keeps doing that voice.
Dissecty!
Yeah, he's going, you cutty the jelly every fucking 2
Put
seconds.
it in the jelly!
He's one of, I can't tell whether he's probably joking. Like, what's that man who just like throws eggs at everything?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a basic.
Yeah, Hazy Basic. Look, he's actually a comedian and he's just taking the piss. But this kid, I'm not sure. Look, he might actually be crazy.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah.
Right.
There's so many fucking like videos that are just like, is this person hilarious or is he a full-blown psychopath?
Probably, man. Probably is a psycho.
Yeah. Right.
Can I hear myself? Hello? Kurt, you speak.
Hello.
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 Wait, what? Well, you get an echo.
I don't think so. I thought I did, but I think I'm just hearing things.
Things okay. Discord's not registered.
It's all the time in that insane asylum. What was I going to say? Right. So how the fuck are we going to do this? Like,
all right. First of all,
do we do an introduction?
You need to just introduce what the fuck this podcast is about.
Well, we're going to be talking about Rust. We're all massive game geeks, and we're going to talk about games because we've got nothing better to do with our lives.
That's right.
That's a good introduction. I like that. Yeah.
I am cutting myself as we speak.
I should be doing university work and somewhat productive towards the world, but instead I want to speak about a game that I've spent nearly 400 hours on.
Yeah, which is Rust. That's what we're going to be talking about today. You fucking shit intro. I don't even know what we're going to talk about. You fucking prick.
I said Rust at least like 3 times.
Actually,
no, we're talking about Rust iron.
Rust what?
So an iron, so like the metal.
The metal.
So after a lot of exposure to corrosive elements. All right. Right. So Rust. First impressions or overall impressions and views.
My first impressions were alpha was good, beta was good, played too much of it, and then I come back. You brought me back, and now.
Maybe it's the best game ever.
No, I only come on because I know you need me.
For a little context, Shazad plays a lot of CSGO, so he's very, very good at getting headshots. Whereas me and Carter, Bob the Builder players.
We're the tactical mind here.
All it is.
Basically, Shazad's pretty retarded, so we just let him think that he's good at shooting games.
I can't think. I just need a gun.
Yeah, that's why we like to go on 50 times servers. But wait, hours-wise, how much has everyone played it? I'm pretty sure I'm at about 350 hours, and I only started playing it after the alpha and beta.
Yeah,
I think I've got probably over 100. I don't know if I've got 200. I'm not sure.
I've got 500 now.
Oh my god.
Which isn't very much compared to a lot of people.
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
Jesus
Christ.
I
mean, I can't feel bad about it because I see people with like, I mean, I watch a lot of Rust streamers and they've got like, you can type in like how many hours do they have and it'll be 4,000 on Legacy alone.
Yeah. see, I say that, that's too much hours. And you look at my fucking games like I've got Gary's mod and stuff like that, and I've got like thousands of hours on those kind of games.
Yeah.
So I can't.
I was speaking to my brother about it the other day. Like, it's funny. Like, a lot of the time about playing games, it's always like you've got to use it in moderation. It's like it sounds like he's speaking to fucking Spider-Man or something. Like, with great games comes great responsibility.
No, he's just speaking to an addict, and he knows he needs to control himself.
I just need my hit, man.
He doesn't want to go, Josh, you need to go to rehab. He tries to slowly ease me off it. No, but look, I speak to him about it. The last time we come down to Liverpool, this was about a week ago, we were speaking about it, and I was just saying, like, I don't really mind how many hours I've got on a game as long as I'm enjoying myself whilst I'm playing it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's crackheads out there doing fucking cocaine off hookers' tits, and that's totally fine.
That's the life, man. That's the life.
Just like, it's not as bad as a lot of the things you could be doing.
Yeah.
I think Alex makes me think that a lot as well, because like a lot of the time I sit there and I'm like, oh my God, I've spent 150 hours on this game. What could I have been doing that was better? But then I realised I was like, I was in a euphoric state at the time.
The thing is, you're at uni as well. Like, think about how many lads who drink every night. Like, it's just one way to. That
is a big factor. Like, I do think there's people I know who. I mean, you think of sports. Like, how many games do football? How many games do football? That shows how much sport I watch.
What are you smoking, man?
Look, the amount of people that watch it on TV 24/7, but that's not okay. Well, that is okay.
I thought you were going to compare us to people who actually do sports. And I was going to say, like, it's not quite healthy sitting on our asses all day.
Well, a lot of people are just
you see these football players, fucking knobs.
Yeah. That's true though, but I just think people are ignorant. It's like, when now games have become like more known, like it's just normal to be playing games for long periods of time. But before it was like, get off your fucking TV, you son of a bitch! You're playing too long. Yeah, and I'm sitting here, but Mom, I gotta save the game, man.
I'm like,
gotta save the fucking.
No, I'm not gonna get square eyes, and now I can't see without glasses.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, apparently all the top like gamers like CS:GO, they've got ridiculous reaction times from playing games for so long.
I mean, I've got nothing to show for it.
We're getting a bit onto the general topic of games at the minute.
Yeah,
we should be talking about Rust.
Well, I think it kind of proves the point that Rust requires a lot of time.
Yeah,
requires a lot of dedication.
It's fucking
coaxing yourself into playing more.
But I think
it's like in films when they're training for the big game.
That's what we did. No, that's literally like I think the 50 times server just fucking helped us like a lot. I think.
Yeah. So on Rust you can play 50 times servers. So Rust basically. We haven't even set the premise of what Rust is for people who haven't seen Rust. Basically,
it's brown. It's that sense of the metal.
It's rusty, and you can get it on spoons.
Get it between your crotch, under your dick, everywhere.
So basically, you spawn as a human. So you get put into an online world where maybe you'll have 100 to 200 people playing at a time, and you start off as naked. So it's basically Minecraft, but an adult version.
Yeah, basically.
So you start off with a stone and you have to start hitting trees and gathering stuff, and you slowly get more tools. But adding a bit of spice to the mix, basically everyone on the game is pure cancer.
I like it. I like some spice, what makes it good.
So whilst you're trying to gather all your stuff, basically you'll be getting people running at your house with spears. Literally everyone on the server is a Nazi.
Yeah, they want to kill you and put swastikas on your base.
And the thing is, it's not just, look, you get people who are nice people on games, but this game changes everyone. It twists souls.
It shows
I've seen good
true colours
into full trolls. I mean, just the other night, me and Kurt stayed up till 6 o'clock just to blow up someone's house.
Yep.
And the whole time we was pretty sure that he was 6 years old.
Very funny.
No, but I mean, I think that is like, I think that's why I love it so much. Like, it's an emotion-filled game. Like, I've never played a game where I've been so bothered by dying.
Yeah, I think that's what makes it. Yeah, they were saying it takes a long time, but I think they do strike the right balance of, because it takes a long time, you grow an attachment to your stuff really a lot.
Yeah, and it's just the whole like trying to survive with fuck all as well when everyone's got stuff, and getting to that point where you're just like, oh yeah, now I'm just gonna fuck you over because even though you were fucking me when I was naked, now I'm gonna blow up your base.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna fucking loot your shit just for the fun of it, just to show you how far I've come.
Yeah,
just to show
that
you.
Is exactly it.
Yeah.
Like, I think the main achievement for everyone is to blow up the base of the person that was fucking you up at the start of the game.
And it's mostly
you go onto a server and
12-year-olds.
find your arch enemy.
The thing is, they're all fucking 12-year-olds as well, and it just makes it so much worse when you find that out.
They're all 12-year-olds with 13 years of game time.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, as I was saying about this 50 times server, so normally you play on a normal server and it takes forever to get anything. Like, there's been a lot of updates. It used to be even longer. There was an XP system, so you leveled up. And basically, you couldn't make certain things until you reached a certain level, which would take days and days of grinding and killing bears and shit like that. But I think they knew that was a bad idea, so they scrapped it. But nowadays, it's still pretty slow. I mean, a 4-person team can take a while to be able to blow up anything.
Yeah.
But you can get on 50 times servers, which basically means that you get 50 times the amount of resources. So we decided that's how we're going to start. We're going to get used to the game, because what is the point in spending 2 days trying to get a gun just to get raped by a group of 20 people that have all played the game for 6,000 hours?
Yeah.
So we go into a 50 times server and start training.
Yeah,
which, I mean, it was literally a week we was playing that.
Yeah, pretty much.
I really honestly feel like I've got a lot better at the game since then.
I think you get over the jitters and you get used to the guns.
Yeah, I think it's like that with a lot of games. Like, you just need to get rid of that fear. To be honest, you need to get rid of that fear. You need to that experience with the weapons as well. I mean, it's just the same with any other game. It's the same with CS. Like, I got good playing a lot of deathmatch, because otherwise, how the fuck am I gonna deal with people if I'm like fucking shaking all the time?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, 50 times, I think I'd say we're quite good at the game. I mean, after the 50 times server, we went on a normal server, and then everyone just knew us, didn't they? It was just like, everyone was like, oh shit, we hate you guys. But it was hilarious though.
Hold on, use a quick break for 2 minutes. I've just got to do something.
Okay.
All right, be back in a second.
I think Josh underestimates the amount of editing he's going to have to do.
Well, probably going to leave it all to me. Hello.
Yeah, sorry about that. My mate just knocked on my door. He didn't know that I was recording. So I had to throw one of my shoes in.
Stick a paper on the fucking wall. Just be like, I'm recording, fuck off.
Super busy.
Yeah.
I'll get Alex to stand outside with a finger up. Sorry, what was you saying? Where was we?
Where was we? I think I was saying something about us being on a normal server, and we noticed how good we've become.
Yeah. Just the fact, it's funny that there's a lot of dedicated players. Like, it's one of them games where you either get into it and really get into it, or you don't really get into it ever.
That's the thing. I'm trying to remember. I would say there's a steep learning curve because of the amount of hours we've got and how long it took us to understand how it works. But I'd also say we're probably retarded. Like, think about the amount of hours we spent running around with bows and spears. We'd be getting like completely destroyed in our base. We'd bring out a bow. When the whole time we could apparently make a shotgun for the resources we have in the house, and we just never bothered.
Yeah.
Does that mean the game's like hard to learn, or does that mean we're really stupid? I don't know.
To be fair, it's probably a lot quicker than we actually make out, because that is a massive, like, for some reason, we just love to spear everybody. I think we spent a solid 200 hours just running around with spears.
Yeah,
it's still fun though.
But honestly, like, just a side note, spears are the funnest thing to throw. Like, I've never been so happy with, like, weapon mechanics or physics.
They do it well.
Spears, the drop and everything, it just feels like you're actually throwing a real life spear.
Well, spears and bows.
Yeah, crossbows as well.
Yeah,
I'm not so sure about the guns. I mean, I like the drop on them, but it's just I'm not very good with them. I think that's about it.
Yeah, basically.
Bows, like when you get a headshot. Oh, so just when you're fighting on a game, you know, normally you have a hit marker and stuff. Basically, on this game, you'll hear a thud when you hit somebody. But if you get a headshot, you'll hear a crunch. And that crunch is the most satisfying noise anyone in the world will ever hear. If you hear that crunch whilst you're fighting, you will literally have mini orgasm. You'll pre.
It's amazing. You always hear them in the background. Oh.
Everybody shouts it. Like if you're on Discord and you're with your friends, someone's like, "Oh, headshot!" I think it just blew up my recording as well.
And then 2 minutes after, you're like, "Oh shit, I'm dead."
It is. It's just like, it's hard to explain. I don't get what it is about the game, but everything is so amplified. It's like, you kill a person on Call of Duty and it doesn't really matter to you. You kill someone on Rust and it's like Christmas. Like,
I think that's it. I was thinking about it. Like, I wanted to play shooting game after playing Rust because like we've played it so much. But then I thought I don't actually want to play a shooting game. I want to play Rust because like when you kill someone on Battlefield, you've just mowed down maybe 5 other people.
Yeah, it's like it's a given part of the game sort of thing. It's like people can play Rust and not kill people.
Yeah. When you kill someone on Rust, it's an achievement.
But definitely, like you said, it's a lot about the fact that you spend so long trying to get stuff. And when you can just kill somebody that's, especially if they're trying to kill you, like if they started the fight and you take them out, it's like, I got ya.
It's just a challenge as well, just to go up against someone, I think. Anyway, it's just...
Yeah.
It's challenging, like when you've got a pipe shotgun and you manage to do someone who's got better gear, armor than you. It's good, like, and you with a fucking, like, there was this one time 3 people was attacking our base, and Josh just goes out there with a fucking pistol and does all 3 of them, and I'm just like, I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, he has learned.
The amount of times you sit down and Josh goes, "Oh, you wouldn't imagine what I just did now."
I know, yeah. I think every single moment of Rust I've kept in my brain.
Yeah,
I remember it better than my childhood.
But the thing is with me, because sometimes I just don't think, or I think I just have a vendetta against certain people. When I'm hunting someone, I don't care who you are. I'd kill my own team just to hunt that person. I don't listen.
That is one thing, like, because of how jumpy you are on the game, like everybody's on edge constantly because you don't want to lose your stuff. You will like shoot on sight when people are around, especially Shazad. Shazad is well known for everybody saying, "I'm coming up to you, Shazad, don't shoot me," and then bang, 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 everybody's dead on the entire server.
So there's no giant coloured name above people's heads. It's just you see someone and you have to either shoot or not shoot. And if you're not very good at communicating, like we are, because we're retarded, you get shot by Shazad.
Yeah.
I think that's an insult to retards. Like, we are atrocious. There's a thing called jump check where you're meant to jump, but like we say jump check and half the people will jump. And you get one person not jump and then get shot in the face. Or somebody will come up, like they'll have totally changed their outfit and not mentioned it to anybody.
I feel like M&A almost broke up with me over that.
But the thing is though, like it is hard if you're with more. I'd say more than 3 people to keep check of everyone. Just because if you are in a fight and there's more people, then it gets ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah,
just can't tell who's who. Especially
Yeah.
if you've got the good gear, everyone wears the same thing then, so everyone's got
Yeah.
the same armor.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
that's
I know a
why
lot of. Carry on, Chisholm.
that's why when it was just me and you, Josh, just playing on the server that one day, and we were just caning like constantly, just because
Yeah,
I knew you
it's a
was
lot
that
easier
who
because
you
you
were.
know where. Yeah, it's easy
Yeah.
to keep track. I mean, that's why, because you get Zergs, and like I've seen people, the way that they do it is they'll kill one of the Zergs and then get whatever clothes they're wearing, and they'll be able to just like infiltrate them because they'll have 20 people and nobody will know everybody.
That's great.
But yeah, I mean, speaking about some of the bad things on the game, I mean, one of the biggest problems for me is the fact that every server lags, without doubt. Like you will
Yeah.
get kicked, you will lag, something will fuck up something that you're doing big, especially
Yeah.
when you're raiding.
Yeah, it's not smooth at the moment at all.
It's a big issue. Carry on, Kurt.
Yeah, we've literally broken into someone's base and the game is cut out. No warning from the server. 5 minutes later, it turns out the game's updated. Obviously, the guys get back on before us. We wake up dead.
With everything taken off us, it's the biggest kick in the balls ever, especially when you're winning as well. Like, I mean, this base that we were raiding, we was literally in there. We had their cupboard. See, this is I don't know whether we should be explaining every single, because
I
I mean,
expect people who are watching this to know
to know
about
a bit
Rust.
about Rust.
Yeah,
yeah.
because
But whoever
mod,
does know
it's
about
just
Rust
hard.
cupboard,
Basically, they're both,
if you have cupboard, you know that you're in there at least a good bit.
Yeah.
But look, we have cupboard, and then server shuts down. We wake up and we're all dead. Everything taken off us. It's fucking heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's just the stutters. The stutters are the worst. The performance is horrible. It's just
Yeah.
I've got like one of the best rigs, and it's just even then, even if I put it on low, the lowest settings, it still stutters. It's a big issue.
It's got to be internet, like server side problems, because
Yeah, I think so.
it's constant for everybody, and especially with a game that's so fucking hardcore. Like it's hard enough to get a shot if there wasn't stutters, because of the drop on guns and everything like that. But like, it is such a pain in the ass when you're trying to sniper someone and they're jumping 20 meters at a time.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the times I've died is just because I've stood and I've literally missed my chance and I'm dead.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's pretty much a finished game now, but they do need to polish it up, I think.
This is the thing that's bothering me. Look, it's pretty much finished, but there's these massive problems. There's obviously what I just said, the thing about like everything stuttering all the time, but then one of the other ones is hackers. Look, I don't think I've been on a server that hasn't had hackers, and it's the worst thing ever, because look, you can see people flying around, and you were saying to me the other day, you get kicked from a server, but like for some reason the server's not registered you moving, and all of a sudden it thinks that you've moved 200 meters in a millisecond, so it kicks you. But then there's people who are actually cheating, like flying and aimbotting, that it can't pick up on.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's ridiculous.
They're adding spinning wheels, like they're adding new ladders and stuff. Fridges, and they haven't sorted out some of the biggest fucking problems. Anti-hacks needs to get sorted, like majorly.
They've released 2 updates so far that allowed players to have God mode and spawn in explosives.
Yeah, twice we've been on servers and people are like, yep, everyone's allowed to spawn servers. So you're playing for fucking 2 weeks, you've got a base, and then all of a sudden everyone on the server has 100 million C4.
Although it was a really memorable and fun moment, so you can't like...
Yeah. But then you've got the exploits that people will do and they won't tell anyone about it, and then it takes a while for them to know, and then when you do find out, it's like, oh, that's why he's had this stuff so quickly.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, when you have it, it's good, but then when you don't have it and it's turned against you, then that's where it sucks.
I mean, obviously, look, with games that are so difficult. I mean, I'm not saying it's obviously not easy. High res game run smoothly for everybody.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the problem is, look, if you're playing the dedicated servers, so the actual face punch servers, there are never admins. Look, I don't think I've ever seen admins come on, and that's one of the main problems. Like, a lot of the time, if they find out that somebody's been cheating on a server, then they'll wipe the entire server.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really prove, look, to the person that's been cheating, what does that do to them? Like, they've lost the stuff that they've been cheating with. Whereas the people who've been playing 2 weeks and have got a base and spent hours and hours building it, and then it just gets wiped because somebody else cheated.
Yeah.
I mean, I've played on community servers, which are quite good, but once again, like, there's all the problems with admins and stuff. Like, people get on there, and if they know an admin, then they're obviously going to win in any argument.
Yeah.
Or if they are an admin, they're always going to win. You're just going to get kicked, or your stuff's going to get blown up.
Yeah, it's always the admins, the kids as well. It's like, I'm an admin, fuck you.
Yeah. I know the admin, and then look, apart from server problems and stuff, one mechanic that is just the bane of everybody's life is night time. Like, honestly, is there a single person that plays Rust that enjoys when everything is pitch black and nobody can see shit?
People who change the monitor settings.
Exactly. And this is the thing, look, I hate the fact that people cheat, but I change my monitor settings because I physically cannot, like, I'm not walking around getting cheated when I know everyone else can just change their monitor settings, sort of thing. Like, why be the one who's down because of it?
Yeah.
I think that's one of the other things that they shouldn't have done, is remove the option to turn up the contrast, because even though you've took it off now to try to keep the experience the same, people are just going to cheat to get it back up there. So it doesn't solve the problem.
I mean, look, I've took out a group of 3 in the night time just because I can see, because I've messed about with my NVIDIA settings.
Yeah.
It's
terrible. Literally pitch black, especially indoors. You cannot see anything. I've been trying to get around my own base and been stuck there for like 10 minutes straight because my torch is broke.
Mm-hmm.
And that is an enjoyable time of my life spent.
Another big thing that a lot of people are complaining about lately is the new armor set that's been added. Now, I don't see any problem with it just because I've never had enough PvP to notice a difference. But apparently the new armor set, the sheet metal armor, or I think it's heavy metal armor, it is apparently the most tanky thing ever.
Oh, is it?
You can shoot someone like 10 times and they're just totally probably not 10 times, but apparently people just take bullets and eat them, spit them back out at you.
I did not know that.
Yeah, literally every streamer I've seen has complained about it. Like, and I mean, sometimes it is ridiculous. I mean, it's not even hard to make the armor. It just slows you down a bit, but it really needs balancing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think whenever I see someone with heavy armor, it's always go for the head. It's never go for the chest. So, but
is it not always go for the head?
Yeah, true. But the thing is, like, I always get the drop. I always like getting the drop on people. I don't really. If I'm in a confrontation, it's when I've got no choice. If I'm going to be attacking someone, I'm going to have the advantage.
I think that's the good thing about the game. Like, we're saying that me and Josh can't shoot for shit, and like some people will turn around and headshot you instantly. The good thing about the game is you can fight with your wits. Like, the amount of times Josh has done people with bear traps, and we would have died otherwise, or snuck up on people.
Yeah. It is. I do love. That's something I love about Rust. Like, it's very. I mean, although people hate it because they're like, "Oh, it's not fair. He had an AK and I had this gun." Like, yeah, but at the same time, there's people who can take out a group of AKs with a pistol. Like,
yeah.
I know it's unbalanced, but it's sort of it's a balanced unbalance.
It's a balance for people.
You can overcome it.
Yeah, it's about people who either don't have a big group of people who can't shoot that well. You can find your own way to play, and get around those problems if you're smart enough about it.
Yeah.
I think you learn from the game's experience as well. Like when there was 3 people attacking me, I'll kill one and I'll die, and then the next time that happens to me, I'm changing my positions every time, and that's how I win the fights because 1v3, and I've won the 1v3 because you just learn how to deal with it.
You run into a house and get killed by a trap, and you're like, "Oh, this is ridiculous! I hate this game." But then the next time you play, you avoid them, and you're the one setting the traps.
And that's how you should play. If you're not playing like that, and I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I don't know. Like lately, I am just addicted, like fully addicted to Rust. I love it. It's brilliant. But at the same time, there are a lot of problems with it. It's like, I think the best thing about it, the thing that really like, I've said before, I can't explain it. Look, it's the fact that everybody's so involved. Like everybody, every emotion, everything. Like if somebody comes up to you with a gun on that game and you've got a load of rock, like it feels like you're getting mugged in real life. Yeah. I feel like I watched Kurt yesterday get shot down by someone and beg for his life whilst he's on the floor. Like, please, mister, please.
He let me
your dick, man.
And I actually love that guy.
Yeah,
I would suck his dick.
No other game brings out that in people. Well, no other game that I've played brings that much. Like, oh my God. Because I spoke to some people on a stream before and said, what's your favorite thing about the game? And somebody put it perfect. It's sort of like adrenaline. Like, you actually, when I'm playing it, you start shaking when you're killing someone. Like, if you're in a fight, you're like, oh my God, I can't keep still, sort of thing. Especially when you first start playing. I think it's something you really need to get over. But, like, I mean, CSGO, obviously, once you start getting good at it, it gets a bit more like that. But this game, as soon as I started, like, you start getting stuff and you hear the fucking beep of a C4 and you're just like, oh, no, what am I going to do? Like, you start getting pumped.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I got rid of just shakiness. Just when you play CS, it's like, especially when it's a clutch, like you need to clutch, and your heart is racing, and you need to keep it together, and that's happening to me because I'm playing every day. You just get better at playing games after that.
What is this clutch? I don't understand.
Clutch. It's when you're the last person, so it's like you're the one clutching on to the game. So.
Yeah.
Sometimes not even clutch. It's just when you've got the information and you need to pull stuff off, but you know you've got that adrenaline in you.
A lot of moments in the game in Rust, even if they aren't that moment, feel like that moment. If you ever want to be that guy in CSGO who takes out 4 people at the end and everyone's watching, you feel like that a lot, even if it's something really mundane. If you protect your 5 rocks in the chest from someone with your spear, you feel like a badass.
Yeah. And I mean, I like that it caters for everyone as well, because like I know a lot of people don't like to PvP. A lot of people just like the building side of it and stuff like that, and that's totally fine. People can do that.
Yeah,
you can find servers that are just for that.
Yeah.
And I mean, lately with a lot of the updates, they've been adding a lot of stuff for people like that. A lot more role-playing things.
PvE servers, they are.
But I mean, that isn't my sort of thing. Like, but at the same time, it's good that the developers are catering for that. They're sort of juggling the fact that there are 2 different types of people who play the game.
Yeah.
It's just nice to have options, I think.
Yeah.
Why restrict it when you can give someone the choice?
I mean, there used to be a lot of problems. Like, trying to think of some of the old problems with the game, like the fact that I'm pretty sure you could break down wooden walls with a torch or a lot of torches. Like, torches is a thing you start off with in the game. So it's like to be able to spawn and start breaking someone's house is quite crazy. But they sorted it out. And I know that the developers, like a lot of them watch streams and stuff of a lot of the biggest streamers for the game and listen to what the people are saying.
Yeah, I think that's it. Like, it's still an early access game, but I don't think it would ever be as good as it is without being early access, because you have to have, there's probably like millions of hours now played, and all of that feedback has shaped the balance of the game into like something that works for everyone.
And to see an early access game that's been around for so long and it's still getting updates every every 2 weeks, every week, something like that.
Yeah, basically every week, and then a big one every month at least.
Like to see, I mean, nowadays early access is just like it's a way of saying, "Oh, this is the game. It will be better, I promise." But there isn't really a promise at all.
Yeah.
But these
give me your
people
money,
actually are. Like Rust's been around for a long, long time, and they're still updating it.
Yeah.
Like I think the devs are dedicated to making it a lot better than it already is.
It's one of the better early access games out there.
Definitely.
Is it actually still in early access? I still don't know.
Yeah,
I
it is.
think so. Yeah.
I think so. I think they want to stick with what they got and push now to get it out.
Yeah. I wonder how long it will be until they actually finish it. I mean, there can't be much now.
The thing with the torches as well, like you have to compromise sometimes, like realism, and then you have to compromise balance in the game and everything. So, you know, it was never a game that's meant to be completely realistic anyway. So it doesn't break your immersion, I guess.
I mean, Face Punch. I'm right to say this is the same people who do Gary's mod.
Yeah,
I think so.
I see the games as very similar in a way. It's like they sort of allow a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
But like, I can't explain. I just mean, I can tell that both of them are made by similar people, sort of thing.
I know what you mean.
I don't know what it is that's linking them, but I feel like, I mean, for example, the fact alone that I've got 350 hours in Rust and then near enough the same in Gary's mod. Like,
that's true actually. I think on my Steam profile, my most played game was Gary's mod up until I brought Rust.
Yeah, there's something about it. I don't know, like whether it's just coincidence or it's the fact that the devs just know what they're doing and they know what people like. But they are both brilliant. Like,
it's one of those companies as well who've just had a lot of experience of making games. So, you know, a lot of their games they've made by listening to the community. So it's one of the good things that they've got going for them.
Now what?
I felt. What have we not talked about? Because we go meandering all over the place.
All right.
What are our topics?
I'm going back in circles and shit. This is the thing. I was thinking at the start, like we probably should have wrote down topics and stuff.
That's what I usually do. But
habit of doing that.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Because we don't have anything to think of. What is your favorite weapon in the game, Kurt? And Josh, you go first, Kurt.
I think Josh, you already know your answer, don't you?
Definitely, 100%. It's spear.
Yeah.
The spear is. I mean, it got nerfed. It got nerfed a while back. Like spear, you used to be able to take out like geared guys with, I think it was a one headshot, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's a stone spear, by the way. But nowadays, it's very, very weak. Like I've headshotted nakeds and they've took it in the face and carried on running.
Literally carried on running with it in the face. It sticks in the face, which makes it even better.
But I mean, just the feeling of like jumping out of a bush, running at someone and launching a spear into the head and hearing that crack is the best thing ever. Like, I love the spear. I will go server to server, not actually making houses, just running around with 10 spears, throwing them at people's heads.
That's the thing, though. You have to carry more than one.
Yeah, I think I've come to like the shotgun the most, the water pipe shotgun.
You
can literally spawn, use your rock, find a furnace, and make one within like 10 minutes if you're dedicated enough, and you can kill someone who's fully geared, which means I'm really shit at shooting, and I use the newbie gun in the game, but it is my favorite.
I wouldn't say it's newbie though. I mean, if you're using 2 different types of ammo in it, which I only found out about recently. Like I've played the game for so long and I do not use any other weapon but the spear. But like you can get slugs which shoot quite far at a distance, but apparently they're quite hard to aim properly.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But I know you can get headshots with them and stuff. Like I mean, I've done it before, like once or twice.
I feel like it's the equalizer gun for me. I can't shoot very well, but I can charge at you and hope you miss every shot and then shoot you in the face. And then I've got your stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I quite like the sword. What about you, Shizard? Favorite gun?
My favorite gun, probably the SMG, the custom. I just think it's the most balanced gun in the game, just because I've gone up against people with AKs, Thompsons,
Yeah.
bolties with a gun, and I think for me it's just the fire rate and the accuracy. If you
Yeah,
can
it
hit
is
your
quite
shots,
accurate if you can hold your fucking
yeah,
recoil.
if you can hit your
So-
shots, you're gonna kill someone who's got an AK because it's just the fire rate is just faster than the AK.
Yeah.
Unless they fucking headshot you with all their shots and you're fucked. But yeah,
This is
Yeah,
what
I mean,
separates me and Josh from Shazad. Here he is with his favorite gun, for actually
know,
killing
yeah.
people, and Josh just likes to throw sticks at people.
I like to run around and hit people with sticks. I mean, I was having the most fun ever. I was on a freshly wiped server, just running around throwing spears at nakeds. I wasn't even planning on building. I was just like,
Yeah.
fuck you, bitch.
what's funny is I remember I uploaded some of the Rust shit that we did like a really long time ago, and just I watched it back and I just thought, God, there's fucking shit at that time, and now look at
Mhm.
us. Look at us now.
I mean, I wouldn't say we're good now. I think you're good. You managed to carry us.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah.
Nah,
I think
definitely feel like I've
Josh's
got better.
tactics and me, I'm like a fucking like robot. You just give me instructions, simple instructions, simple
Cat's like a
instructions.
robot. Cat's like a robot that's been switched off at times.
What do you
Like when
mean?
he's running around the house with all the gunpowder and decides to jump off the wall.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Well, we do normally play at 2 in the morning for context.
Yeah.
And I
At
want to
2, we'd normally play at 6 in the morning
So yeah.
after being playing for like 48 hours straight. It was funny though.
Yeah. And I think the thing is, like, lately, just because I've been on holiday, I've been able to just stay up. I don't have to worry about work or anything. It's just,
It's a game that just keeps giving.
yeah.
Like it hasn't got a story. Like you're making your own story when you're running at people and arguing with everybody on the server.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You can just keep playing and keep getting into new situations, even though it's like the same situation mechanics wise. It'll be totally different with the person that you're arguing with or trying to raid.
Yeah, you get to know people, like even your enemies. You eventually like.
Yeah.
I mean, I've raided people that have been happy about being raided. They've said, "Good job, you raided me," and I'm like, "Whoa, that's really strange." But
I
here,
think-
take the rest of my stuff.
The funniest ones are when they try to raid us and we've done them, and then they're like, "Oh, we'll be back. Just you wait." And we're like, "Yeah, come back.
And then you
Bring
go
us
and
some
watch
more
them
stuff."
Fucking hitting stones
Yeah.
with their stone. We'll be there one day. One of the worst things is like getting offline raided, but at the same time, there's nothing you can really do about it. Like, I mean, it's fun to offline raid people as well,
Yeah.
Just
especially if they're
explain
being
what
dicks to
offline
you.
raiding is as well, Josh.
Well, obviously, like it's raiding whilst the other people are offline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically being the biggest scumbag in the world. But
It doesn't-
when you really hate some toxic player who's like fucking cussing out your mom all day,
Yeah.
it's the best thing in the world to offline raid them. You can leave them notes in the chest saying "fuck you." This was
Well,
Dina.
some people just like complete assholes. They'll spend their satchel charges and C4s on us when we've been on the game for like 2 hours,
Oh,
even
yeah, I
less
mean-
sometimes, and it's just like you could have used all that stuff to actually raid someone decent.
Mhm. I mean, we've been raided, double fucking C4 raided within 40 minutes of playing before. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Some people just because
Yeah.
they're brought on the server or they've got a Zerg and they're just happy to throw C4 everywhere at every
Yeah.
person they see.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I need to sit with a mirror in front of me when I play that game just so I can look at myself and see whether I'm becoming the monster. Because I think 90% of the time, like anyone who argues, both people feel like they're in the right. I mean, obviously, but like I don't even know
I think-
anymore.
I think it's like-
Sometimes I'll be spending hours and hours I get this motherfucker. He shouldn't have done that to me. And then Kurt turns around and he's like, Josh, we were the people who started on him.
Yeah, it's
We're in the wrong here.
You always have the "we are the Nazis now" moment, where we're like, "Fuck this dickhead! Why is he trying to kill us?" And the whole time he's trying to kill us because we've set up a base right next to him and we're shooting him. And I've literally murdered him like a minute ago, and now we're like, "Why is he such a wanker for? Why can't he just be nice?"
He's trying to protect his poor orphan brother.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Kurt. Like, when we set up a base right next to someone, even though we're like, oh, fuck him, like, he's just killing us, he's an asshole, you realize why he was doing it, because as soon as he left, we've basically made a base and we've got stuff, and you literally started raiding him, so that's why, he wanted to, like, kill us to get rid of us, because of that
I think that's
reason.
That's the rule almost. Everybody's the asshole.
Yeah, everything.
That's the kicker.
Everything that everyone argues about, they also do themselves. We'll go, fuck you, you roof camping bastard, for sitting on your roof and shooting people.
And then roof camping.
We'll sit and do it ourselves.
I don't roof camp.
Yeah, you do, Shazad. I've seen you on the roof every now and again. You do a little bit of roof camping.
If I've got my SMG, I'm running out there.
I mean, it depends. Look, there's roof campers who will sit there all day, like non-stop, just fucking wait for even if they're naked. I mean, look, nowadays that people have got sashes, so you know whether they've got a weapon or not. Look, it's not the same as the old nakeds could be holding a fucking 10C4 on them and stuff like that.
Now if they've got stuff on them because they get a band around them if they got weapons.
You'll get people build on fucking spawning beach and just sit there like mowing down naked after naked just for fun. Now them are the true roof campers, but then there's the people who are just like the sea geared guys by the house and they're like, oh man, these might be raiding me. Like, let's protect ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, like that person on the server last night was absolutely ridiculous. Like he was actually typing in chat, I'm not playing to play anymore. I'm playing just to ruin your game. Whilst roof camping us.
Yeah, he does
a roof camper. If that isn't a roof camper, I don't know what is.
I really hope it's sad now.
That's what I call that. Don't call them a roof camper. Simple word. Cunt.
Yeah. Just like everybody on Rust, including me.
Mate, I think what's your favourite moment on Rust? Because like I've definitely got my one.
Favourite moment?
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know. Last night was a close one after blowing that kid's base up. We literally fucking spent all night just to. We didn't even want his stuff. We just wanted to take his base down. It no longer lives. Like it's gone. Wiped off the face. No, I'm not sure though. I don't think that was my favourite.
What's yours, Shazad, then? You say you know.
Mine. It's not even just killing people. It's literally when me and Josh were just naked, and I think Josh had a bow.
Is this real life?
Yeah, this is real life. When I was
in your bedroom.
Yeah,
they were my favourite moments too.
Don't tell him that.
Three of our favourite moments when all of us were sat naked in Shazad's room. Bow. Carry on, Shazad.
But yeah, when we were naked on, I can't remember, I think it was UK3 or something, I don't fucking know, but it's when you had that bow and I had my crossbow, and it was literally just trolling.
Just annihilating roof campers.
Yeah, it wasn't even annihilate, it was just trolling them, like standing outside, because they built a base where they could see into our base, and they were just constantly firing into us. So what we did was just go up to them, because we knew they were just terrible. Literally, they had. So I think one of them even had an AK at one point, and I did him with my crossbow.
Yeah.
And it was just there. But I think the funniest one was when we were sneaking around and they thought we were gone, and then we hear their whole plan as to what they were going to do to us.
Yeah. Just before we got raided.
Yeah.
That's probably my favourite moment. Fucking holding off that raid. Just like 4 of them coming at us, and we're like, let's fucking do them. And we ended up taking the C4 off. And the kid's like, you motherfucker, I'm going to offline.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get back. I wasn't there. And then they were like, yeah, we just got raided. They took off the doors.
And
all
then
this
we
kind of
took
stuff.
all of their stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no damage was done.
Yeah,
YouTube.
but the
Brilliant.
funniest thing was sitting there, and then you hear the voices of like, who the fuck is speaking, and then we're like, and then they're like, we'd hear them talk, and they're like, those guys that have been shooting at us, we're gonna go and raid them. So what we're gonna do is plan A, plan B, plan C.
I know, yeah. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
Like, let's speak. They might as well have put it on the actual chat for the game. Like, we are going to raid Peanut and Ghetto. We're going to be ringing this much C4. Hopefully, they don't hear us. And the thing is, they even saw us. Like, we was outside of their base, so they saw us, and they carried on deciding to do it anyway. So they knew we were ready for them.
It's just moments like that that I enjoy.
They make the game.
But I've actually started to go and collect resources now. So there's that. I've just realized that to get my guns, I need to go fucking chop down tree for 4 hours.
That's the thing. You either need to be like the god of PvP, or you need to do some farming at some point. Me and Kurt decided to do neither of those.
Yeah.
Run around with a spear and get killed every 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, I'll be back in a sec. I've got to go to the toilet.
All right.
I'm busting. We'll take a break for fucking 5 minutes.
Professional.
Yeah. Hold on.
Josh, taking another break.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. I feel like
How long's your Audacity been running for? Mine's been running for 52 minutes now.
51. 51 minutes 40 seconds.
Yeah. I'll be able to match it
Yeah,
with
I
my
hope so.
wizardry.
Good luck. Don't fucking let Josh make you do all the editing. He said he would do it.
I need to fucking make sure that it's all set right. I don't know what he's gonna use though to edit. I have no idea.
He'll learn.
Yeah.
So we've been saying he's been saying he wants to make YouTube videos for a long, long time now. Maybe we can move on to this to kind of let's play style stuff eventually. That would be quite good.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just do another video of us playing the rest. I know you've already made.
I mean, for Let's Plays, I feel like streaming's probably better for me anyway, because it's just the problem with Let's Plays is you have to record for hours and hours and then just edit the best moments, and sometimes there are no best moments.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's better to stream because then you've got a whole commentary going through anyway. You've got you see what's happening.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I do underestimate the amount of time it takes to make a decent fucking gaming video on YouTube.
Yeah.
It isn't terrible. I mean, you haven't mentioned do one for ages now, have you?
Yo, I'm back.
So,
What was you talking about?
just saying, like, you wanted to make Let's Play style videos for a while now, haven't you? We never got around to it. We could jump off from this into it maybe one day and actually make.
Yeah, I mean, fucking whatever. I definitely think we need a structure, and I'm thinking, do you want to do the Stardew Valley?
I
now,
do.
do you think we're ready?
Let's finish this
No.
off first. We ain't even ended it yet. Like,
Yeah, this is the thing though. Look, how do we end it? Because we've been jumping fucking back and forth. Like, so.
Well, do
Yeah.
you want to think of what we need to cover, if anything?
I think I was just thinking then, look, definitely we need an intro, not totally explaining the game, just saying a quick what it is, what it's about, what you do, what the mechanics are, and then a fucking what each of us love about the game, what each of us hate about the game, and then fucking a rating, so some sort of saying, I think it's fucking. I mean, we could literally rate it out of 10, for whatever reason you want.
I mean, that works.
And that'd be it.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's the thing. Look, that'd be talking about. Well, to be fair, it doesn't even fucking matter. Look, as long as. I mean, we can cut this fucking Rust one down.
Yeah.
We might be able to get like the things we like.
Things we dislike. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm really far away from the mic, so I
See, I don't think I've even played enough Stardew Valley yet to talk about it as much as you want.
Yeah, but I mean, you know the fucking.
You
do know the main mechanics. It's just you're missing parts of the game.
I think we should do more of a first impressions on it rather than trying to review it, because a review you'll have to know it inside out.
It's true.
Yeah, first impressions.
Yeah.
Basically, like the same. It's just a less educated review.
Yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't mean we have to like know every fucking not know everything about it, because I do know fucking shitload, but it doesn't matter if we've got different like amounts of
yeah, it's true. I feel like I've already formed an opinion on it anyway. Like I play it a very certain way. I play it just to get rich, basically.
Yeah. We'll fucking speak about that in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't know if I do. How long do you think it'll take if you want to do it tonight?
Why are you busy?
Well, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I've
got food. I think I've probably got a way to end this anyway.
Yeah, go on.
So
don't buy rusted shit.
Invest in Great Guy Games.
Yeah.
Great Guy Games, yeah.
But yeah, as we're saying, this is just obviously a podcast which we plan on doing more, obviously, hopefully, whenever we have time. And obviously, if people enjoy this, then let us know.
Yeah,
let us know. Either comment or you can leave a like, whichever. So let us know one way or the other. And apart from that, I mean, we'll be back. But yeah. Anything else to say, Kurt? Josh?
Yeah, well, as Josh said, we just want to talk about games and wonder if people want to listen to us.
Yeah, chat for however long.
Maybe one day we'll get some kind of structure to it and actually know what we're doing. But this is the first time any of us has done anything like this, apart from Shazad.
Well, that's another thing that we forgot to say. No one fucking knows who we are.
Shall we introduce ourselves?
On the outro. On the outro, yeah.
Hey, I was Joshua Obama.
That's why I didn't say anything, because people will probably figure out who we are anyway. But yeah, we'll catch.
I really don't think they'll figure out.
They will. Come on. Come on. You've been calling me Shazad, I've been responding to it, and Kurt's been responding to it.
Yeah, there's a million Shazads. Yeah. Shazad is the most commonly used. No, only joking. Mohammed is the most common.
But anyway, yeah, that's it for this podcast. Yeah, we'll see everyone else in the next one.
Yeah, please don't try to get in touch with me. Because I don't want anything to do with anyone anymore. I'm going to go play Rust.
Watch the Wench Catchers on YouTube.
Wait, is that where we're posting this?
Oh no! I'm going to endorse Shazad's channel.
No, fuck the Wench Catchers.
Look for Kurt Hodges on LinkedIn if you're a software engineering company because I need a job.
Yeah, if you're planning on I can't even hiring. That's the word. Planning on hiring a budding developer, don't choose Kurt Hodges because he's shit. Go for Josh Palmer because he's about to get a first and he's advanced degree.
Don't go for Josh Palmer
before you get to give him a job.
Yeah, don't go for Josh Palmer because he'll fuck your wife and then.
Go for Shazad.
Kids, hide your wife.
Shazad knows how to dodge.
Yeah, for me, if I've got a problem, I just stab you. So, yeah, there's that.